Aristotle thought that the greatest human tragedy is that we master our jobs but neglect our lives. Most people feel trapped in this kind of loop, working, recovering from work, and then filling your remaining hours with things that don't feel meaningful to you. Aristotle saw this pattern almost 2,000 years ago. He believed that it prevented people from becoming fully human. Born in 384 BCE in northern Greece, Aristotle spent 20 years of his life studying under Plato. Later, he would teach Alexander the Great, and eventually writing some of the most influential works in all of philosophy, in both the Nicomachean Ethics and the Politics. He returned to the one idea that most people, he thought, misunderstood: leisure. For Aristotle, leisure was not spare time. It was the time in which human beings could fulfill their deepest capacity, thinking, reflecting, creating, and cultivating relationships. Work, by contrast, serves a practical purpose, sustaining life, providing stability, and giving structure to the day. He believed that people struggle with leisure because they have never been taught how to use it. He even wrote that Spartans excelled in war, yet faltered in peace, because they had never learned how to live in idleness. Without education and leisure, people drift towards two extremes. Some define themselves entirely by their work, unable to rest without feeling guilty. Others try to escape work so fully that leisure collapses into empty entertainment. Between these two extremes, many people feel constant anxiety, pressure to be productive, pressure to be fun, and a sense of failing at both. Aristotle thought that the way out begins with purpose. Work and rest serve life, but leisure shapes it. He wrote that amusements, sports, games, diversions are helpful, yet they exist to refresh us, not to actually guide us in our life. Leisure for Aristotle is the space where the mind grows. It is where friendships deepen, where character develops, where the arts are practiced, and where thoughts become clear. This view asks for a shift in how we understand ourselves. Instead of treating free time as leftover time, Aristotle encourages us to see it as actually the center of a meaningful life. A society that cultivates leisure creates citizens capable of reflection, of judgment, and of genuine fulfillment. Aristotle believed that learning how to use leisure well is not actually a luxury. It is an education that every person needs if they are to live a life worthy of their capacity.